Recommendation ranking systems. These systems determine the order in which content appears on your screen across platforms like video apps, social media feeds, and search pages. They analyze large amounts of behavioral data, such as watch time, clicks, skips, and replays, to estimate what will keep a user engaged for the longest possible duration. Instead of showing content in chronological order, they continuously reshuffle what you see based on predicted interest. Over time, this creates a personalized feed that is optimized not for information balance, but for sustained attention. Infinite scroll design. This is a structural feature where new content automatically loads as you move down a feed without requiring any manual action to continue. It removes natural stopping points that once existed in earlier digital platforms, such as page breaks or next page buttons. By eliminating these pauses, it becomes harder for the brain to register time passing or to decide when to stop. The continuous flow encourages extended usage by making each moment feel like part of an unbroken stream. Autoplay systems. These systems automatically start the next piece of content once the current one ends, removing the need for a deliberate choice from the user. They are designed to reduce friction between one video and the next, keeping engagement uninterrupted. By minimizing decision points, they reduce the likelihood that a user will exit the platform. Over time, viewing becomes passive, with the system guiding what appears next rather than the user actively selecting it. Push notification algorithms. These algorithms decide when and why your device sends alerts designed to bring you back into an application. They analyze inactivity patterns, engagement history, and predicted responsiveness to determine optimal timing. Notifications are often triggered during moments when a user is most likely to respond emotionally or impulsively. This creates a cycle where attention is repeatedly pulled back into apps, even during unrelated activities. A/B testing optimization systems. These systems continuously test multiple versions of content, layouts, thumbnails, and headlines to identify which version generates the highest engagement. Different users are shown slightly different variations, and their reactions are measured in real time. The system then scales the most effective version to a larger audience. Over time, this process refines content into forms that are increasingly effective at capturing and holding attention. Engagement prediction models. These models attempt to forecast how likely a user is to interact with a piece of content before it is even shown. They use past behavior patterns to estimate probabilities, such as watch duration, like likelihood, or share potential. Based on these predictions, platforms prioritize content that is statistically more likely to keep users active. This creates a system where future behavior is anticipated and shaped in advance. Watch history profiling systems. These systems construct a detailed behavioral profile based on everything a user has previously watched, skipped, or rewatched. Each action contributes to a long-term model of preferences and tendencies. This profile is constantly updated in real time as new data is collected. The result is a continuously evolving representation of attention patterns that influences what content is delivered next. Search ranking algorithms. These algorithms determine which results appear first when a user searches for something online. They evaluate relevance, popularity, engagement, and predicted satisfaction to organize results in a specific order. The top results receive the majority of user attention, while lower-ranked content becomes significantly less visible. This creates a strong incentive for platforms to optimize visibility rather than purely informational accuracy. Trending content detection systems. These systems monitor sudden increases in views, shares, and interactions across platforms to identify content that is rapidly gaining popularity. Once detected, trending content is amplified and pushed to larger audiences. This amplification accelerates viral spread by repeatedly exposing users to the same material. As a result, collective attention becomes synchronized around a small number of highly visible topics. Ad targeting optimization systems. These systems analyze user behavior, demographics, and inferred interests to deliver highly personalized advertisements. They predict which products or messages are most likely to influence a specific individual at a given moment. Ads are then dynamically selected and placed within content streams to maximize interaction probability. This creates a continuous feedback loop between user behavior and commercial influence.